people, to the men, let's talk about it. If you are interested in someone, make a move. Women are not into all of this. How are you? How was your day? We don't care. We're not interested in being your pen pal. I love how you right away said, are you in town? Yes. Let's get together Saturday night. Yes. Y'all,
That's exactly
it works every time. He had nothing to lose. He shot a shot. Why are you all playing games and doing all this? How are you? Good morning. Please don't text me good morning. I don't text me good morning. Don't text me good night.
Marty did everything to make me comfortable in knowing that he was interested in me.
Yes.
I never had to guess or wonder, does Marty really like me? Doesn't he? I knew I had no question about it, which then gave me the emotional freedom to be able to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, party people. I want to introduce you to two of my very special friends. This is a very last minute episode. That's why we are sitting in my kitchen and we're kind of all on top of each other. They pulled up in their RV last night. Yes, they do live in an RV 365 days out of the year. And they are here visiting. They're on their way to the vineyard. They have been married for 4 years. It's not either of their first marriages. And they both went to Howard. They dated when they were at Howard and they found each other again. And now we have these two lovebirds 4 years in. And their story is very unique. I think it's different. So I wanted to take an opportunity to interview them. So welcome, Marty and Lisa. I know we're kind of scrunched in here, but we're going to make this work.
That's right.
We live in an RV, so we're used to small spaces, so it's okay.
You know
We're
what?
accustomed to it.
Yeah. So, that's a whole nother story that I want to get into now. Honestly, how did you guys end up living in an RV? Like when you met Marty, was he also living in an RV, or when did you get into the RV? Like, let's get into it.
I started living full time in an RV almost 8 years ago. And I was solo. I just decided that I didn't want to live that DC life anymore and figured out how to manage my business from the road. And I left. And so I was traveling full time by myself. And when COVID hit, I ended up having to go back to Maryland to make sure my business stayed afloat. And Marty and I, who had dated back in college, reached out to me. He was living in my hometown at the time. And we reconnected and we connected pretty quickly. But I told him that I'm a nomad. I'm a gypsy. I had no intentions of staying in Maryland.
Right.
And he said he would join me. So he stopped his career and quit his job and came along with me. We've been on the road 4 years now.
Okay, wait a
Makes
minute.
sense.
Wait a minute. I'm confused. So Lisa said, I like you, but you're going to have to give up your career and come live with me in the RV.
No, Lisa said that she likes me. I can't stay here. So I said I did not want to lose you again. So I quit my career and my job and went on the road with Lisa.
And so did you have a job when you were on
Yes.
the road?
No. Not
So
at
you
first.
gave up. Party people, I think this is really important. He gave up his career. He gave up all of his income. I guess all you had were your savings. He is a former Marine, so he had benefits from the Marine.
Right.
So you had your savings and you had, whatever disability from the Marines, but that was it. So my question, Lisa, is you were okay with basically having someone live with you in your RV, your former boyfriend from college that didn't really have any money? I mean, let's just keep it 100. I don't think most people, I just want to understand all of it.
Well, the thing about living in an RV is that it's really not that expensive. I mean, there's no note. There's no note on the RV. There's no note on the car. There's no mortgage. There's no taxes. So it's not really a costly lifestyle. So Marty coming with me wasn't really going to cost any more money than it cost me already.
Right.
It wasn't a financial burden.
So you were not, so one of your requirements for your happily ever after, and this is party people, her second marriage, was not someone who was financially stable or able to provide for you financially.
I mean, Marty was financially stable when
Until
he
he
had a job, right?
Until he wasn't.
It's not
Let's get
wasn't
into it.
right until he wasn't. But I don't know. I just felt like that this was going to be a great life, and we would figure something out, and he ended up coming up with a great idea to start his own business, and that he can run from the road, and on top of having his disability that he gets from the VA. So it works out really well right now. So now
That's
I
amazing.
really pay for nothing now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. You told me when you said to Marty, I'd like for you to come with me on the road. What did you tell him exactly? Because I think that was just beautiful
Yes.
what you told
Right.
him.
Well, I said to him that I promise it will be a wonderful life. But I do want to make it clear that I made no ultimatums.
True.
I said how I am living my life. I am a gypsy. I'm not staying in Maryland. It was his decision, and I welcomed it, of course, because I said, I really do, like you. I was falling in love with him, but I knew that I wasn't staying. So he was going to have to make the decision. I didn't tell him to, either way.
Right.
And so he's the one that decided that he would quit his job. I never told him to quit his job. He said he would quit his job and join me because he said he didn't want to lose me again. So I was like, okay.
Okay, so first of all, this is so wild on so many levels. So you have no expenses, basically no
Very
bills.
minimal.
Right.
And party people, they own land in Georgia. You guys bought that land what, a couple years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, 5 acres, sight unseen. It's just a country property where we can park the RV and relax, and we have a boat out there so we can go fishing. It's a very bohemian lifestyle. We're
That's a good
gypsies,
word.
essentially.
Bohemian.
And if you are watching this on YouTube, you're going to see their house pop up because I'm going to show it. So they live in this little house that was a shed. You said you ordered a shed? Like, tell the people.
Right. So really,
'Cause this is
it
all
is
really wild to
yeah, it
me.
really is just a shed. There's no interior walls. There's no plumbing in there. We just have it set up like a living room, a gym, and a table so that if
We could work.
so yeah, you can work or
Do a
do
puzzle.
puzzles or have dinner on there. But there's
Wait,
just
so
not,
do you
but
sleep?
we sleep in the RV.
Oh, you don't sleep in the shed?
No, we don't sleep in There's no bed in
Oh.
there. No, we don't sleep in the shed. We sleep in the RV because we already have a home. We have plumbing in the RV. We have running water in the RV.
Excellent.
So we didn't need to create a house. It's not a tiny house. It's just a shed that we made look like a home. It's got a patio on it.
Yep.
It's really nice. We love it. We do a fire
It's
every
quaint.
night. It's very quaint. We do a campfire every night.
Mm-hmm. And how often are you there in Georgia? Because you travel quite a bit.
Right. We still consider ourselves, and we still are full time RVers because we always live in the RV. We don't live anywhere else. But we're there maybe a couple of weeks in the spring, couple of weeks in the fall.
And
But
then
that's
the
it.
winter.
And
Couple
in the
weeks.
winter, yeah, couple weeks,
That's
couple
so
of
fun.
days.
That's so fun. So the people want to know, and I want to know too. How do you keep it juicy in the RV? I mean, what kind of romance is happening in your RV? Like, talk
I
to
mean,
me.
the size of the RV, the floor space is probably smaller than your kitchen table here. So, I mean, you can't help but to be intimate. I mean, you can't have any secrets. I mean, I think there's I think we have two doors and those don't even go all the way down to the floor. So, you're going to hear and see everything all the time. Yeah.
So they keeping it real up in that RV party, people. They in their butt naked. Okay.
Well, it's funny because the first time that Marty was in there with me, because you have to get used to that. I mean, if you're used to living in a house,
Right.
if you've had a spouse, everybody sort of has their separate
Space.
corners and
Yeah.
their separate spaces, and he tried to make it work. I was like, Marty, just leave the door open. It's okay.
So even when he's doing number two,
It's everything. It's
Lord have mercy. Can y'all imagine? But look how happy they are. It is so beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, I just thought about it. So many men don't want to see their wife do number two or their girlfriend do number two. Is that awkward for you?
Yes and no. When she's going number 2, I just step outside.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
door shower though.
Yes, we do have an outdoor shower at the LAN
Oh, that's nice.
where I don't take a shower in the RV. I just take it outside. I made a little area space where it has a shower head. I just take a shower out there and everything else.
I started
that's so
taking a
fun.
shower out there too.
I love an outdoor
Outside,
shower.
yeah.
When we're at the
But
venue,
not outdoor.
we
With,
always
like
take
there's
an outdoor
no
shower.
like
There's no privacy.
there's no
Yeah,
privacy. It's
there's
just
none
out
whatsoever.
there. It's
But
just
you got
hanging on the
tile
tree.
favors.
Yes, we do.
And you have hooks for your towel, I assume.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
That's so fun.
And a little table.
So you guys have both been married before. What makes this marriage different than your other marriages? And did you know you wanted to be married a second and third time?
I'll start. First, we're older.
How old are you?
I am 57, and Lisa's 2 years older than me. We already know what we want. We're not at that age where we're still undeciding where we want to be in life. What goals do we want? We're pretty set on our conditions, things we want to do. So,
But did you always know you wanted to be married again?
yes, I did.
You did. So you like married life. You like being
Yes,
married.
I like being.
Do you think you would have started your business? Marty has an amazing business. Tell the people what the business is.
It's Marty Helps Veterans. See, sure. I actually assist veterans in getting their disabilities from the military and getting paid for it.
And you started this how many years ago?
3.
And Party People, it's very successful. He actually has a huge billboard up in Columbia, South Carolina. But my question is, would you have started this business if it wasn't for Lisa? Like, did Lisa play a role in this at all?
Absolutely. She was the motivator. I would not have any incentive whatsoever to do it if she didn't mention it.
Tell us more.
So one day, I always wanted to give back to my veterans, my fellow veterans. So I actually wanted to have a house and, where homeless veterans could live, get established.
Mm-hmm.
Then Lisa was saying, well, maybe you should do something a little less heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So just help the veterans, get their disabilities like you went through. I said, yeah, that's a good idea. And I said, well, what could a name be? And she says, Marty Helps Veterans. Pretty simple. And it's been a ride since.
And it's blowing up, isn't it?
It's blown up.
So, y'all, the key takeaway that I want you to understand right now is that they bet on each other. He bet on her and gave up his career. He was in the restaurant business, gave that up, was moving pretty rapidly up in that business, gave that up for Lisa. Lisa said, trust me, you'll have an amazing life. She said, we'll figure it out. They didn't have much to lose because Lisa's already said they had very little expenses.
Right.
The RV life is simple. And that's where I feel like I'm so impressed because you guys had the same values. Like you definitely said, we want a simple life. We don't need all the fancy things.
Right.
And you were like, I will do this for you, Lisa, because it's worth it. And honestly, if it wasn't worth it, you could have gone back to your career.
Absolutely.
Yes. So were you married by the time you started traveling in the RV, or were you still in the dating mode?
We're engaged.
We're engaged then. Yep.
So wait, Lisa, how long had you been sitting still for you and Marty to even start dating when you were, because Lisa was already doing this RV life.
I had already been on the road for 3.5 years. So when COVID hit, I went back to Maryland in March of 2020. Marty reached out to me in July of 2020. And then we got engaged in March or May of 21. And then we started May, right. And then we left on the road April.
Oh, so during COVID, you stayed at home in Maryland?
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
you dated during COVID.
Correct.
So this is the COVID
correct.
love story part.
Right.
Pete.
Totally.
I just connected those dots. I didn't think about that.
Yes, if it weren't for COVID, Marty and I would not have been together.
No, we weren't.
Because I was traveling. I wasn't staying in one place for long at all. But COVID made me stay in Maryland all that time, and it gave us the time to meet and date and court and all of those things, and to get to know each other and make sure we did a few practice runs in the RV.
Yes, we did. It was fun.
Sure, it was fun. Yeah, it was a good time. It's good times, and plus, we each have dogs. They got to get along. So made sure that was okay. And yes, now we're just one big and small happy family.
Right.
So what is the biggest challenge in your relationship right now? Being that it's not your first marriage and y'all are traveling around in an RV. Like, what is the biggest challenge? Or I'm sure you've got some sort of challenge. You have to have something.
I will say what it was. You know, what it was is that I've been by myself most of the time. I was married and divorced at the age of 24. So I've been single since that time, and I had been on the road by myself. So I was used to just whatever decision I decide, there was never a discussion. I didn't have to let anybody know. I could just do whatever I wanted to do. Not that I can't now, but I didn't have a discussion about it. And I very much like quiet and peace and quiet. Marty is a little more vocal. It's another person in there. So just kind of getting used to me being able to have my space that I need. But then Marty has his things that he likes to do, and having the space and the ability to do those things. True. But I think when you put an introvert and an extrovert together,
It works nice.
Yeah, well, you got to figure it out though.
You have to figure it out, but it works nice because I would say I'm the extrovert and Jason's the introvert.
Mm-hmm.
And last night, y'all, we had dinner, and it was so funny because Marty and I were like, yeah, that's how we were. That's how we are. And Jason and Lisa were like, yeah, that's how we are. That's how we are. So
It was fun.
I do think opposites do attract, but I also feel very strongly that values are what sustains a marriage.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I were with the guy that needed to take 2 showers a day, that wasn't going to work. If he was with a woman who needed to have 5 6 different purses,
Makeup.
makeup, 50 shoe collection, 50 pair shoe collection, that wasn't going to work. So I think the fact that we are both very kind of bohemian, very minimalist. We both love to fish. We both love the outdoors. We both love to eat. We both love to exercise. So we have a lot of things in our day-to-day life that we have in common.
And Christ.
Say it again for the people in the back.
And Christ.
That's right.
Yes.
Jesus is the center.
Yes. In our little town where we have our land, we go to church there whenever we're there. And, we love our church family. Our church family loves us. So it's wonderful.
That's awesome. So what about food? How does food work? Because do you cook in the RV, or how does food work? I know you said on Tuesdays you have Mexican. What's the deal? Look, we're just fascinated. We don't live. I don't live this life. No one lives this life. I don't know anyone who lives this life.
So Tuesday is Mexican. Friday is pizza and wings. And then Saturday morning is breakfast. So any town or city that we're in, we partake in one of those 3.
That's so fun. And
so
then
you get to know the community, in the town cities.
And we're always visitors in every single town.
So you guys were with us last night for dinner. Is it every week? Do you think every week maybe you're having dinner with a different couple or family?
No. I mean, we can go 6, 7 weeks without knowing anybody.
Wow.
So imagine that the only person is your spouse.
Dang.
For 7 weeks.
7 weeks.
And the strangers that you meet in the towns that you go.
It's lovely, but
wow.
You can't go to your friend's house or anything like that. And but we also cook a lot. Marty makes breakfast every morning.
Right.
And sometimes I wake up and say, I'll cook dinner. Sometimes Marty says he'll cook dinner. Sometimes I say, let's go to a brewery. Sometimes we say, let's go to a cigar lounge. We're very flowy with it.
That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys work out every day? How do you work out in an RV? How does that work? Tell me.
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, we're going to give you a shout out because they go to every Planet Fitness probably in every town that exists.
Exactly. We have probably gone to together approximately about 175 Planet Fitnesses.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of Planet Fitnesses.
Right. So you do work out every single day or every day?
So we work out 3 days in a row, then we take one day off, and then another 3 days in a row. And
it's so fun.
And it's nice because Planet Fitness, you can take a shower there. So we'll go to Planet Fitness, get in our exercise, get dressed, and then move on with the rest of our day.
And that's a proper shower. That's actually pretty smart.
It's a proper shower.
It's not a shower in the RV.
No.
It's a shower too. It's legit.
It's just a little tight. Just a little tight.
I can wash my hair in the shower in the RV, or I can wash it at Planet Fitness. It really does. I mean, you become very adaptable to whatever.
Absolutely.
Because even a
Right.
Planet Fitness shower is very different depending on which
Which
one.
Planet
Yes,
Fitness.
exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Okay, what else? What else can you tell us? We're just curious. So 4 years in,
Yes.
what advice do you have to both young people and people our age that are still looking for love? Because when I posted the story of you guys pulling up yesterday, I got so many DMs saying, "Oh, this provides so much hope. This is so inspirational." When you guys found each other, were you both open? Like Marty, what made you reach back out to Lisa after years of you guys? They dated y'all when he was a freshman at Howard and she was a senior. Okay, so that's just a whole nother thing. Lisa was a trip. Okay. She was messing with the younger men. She was an AKA, gorgeous, and she was obviously out here in these streets. And then she took advantage of Marty when he was a freshman.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna say. But Marty, you obviously had game too.
Yes.
So do you date it? How long at Howard? Like a year, 6 months? Like what
About
was
6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 months.
Did you date or was it a situationship?
We
I
dated.
think, yeah, I don't know, date it, kicked it.
Yeah, exactly. Kicked it. I would say kicked it.
Like we can't even think of why did we stop
Yeah,
talking.
exactly.
I don't know. Was the semester over? I mean, who
I
knows?
think the semester.
And maybe the semester is over. Who knows really?
It's so long
But
ago.
I mean, I always
But you enjoyed it.
remembered. Yeah, I always remembered Marty,
Mhm.
and Marty always remembered me.
Just the other day, remember when you were cleaning out your mom's closet?
Mm-hmm.
You found a note that left you in
Yes.
the closet. Yeah.
Yes, from back like in 1986.
What was the note?
I said, I saw you. I saw her car parked near Cook Hall, and I just wanted to leave her a message. So I just wrote this little message, pencil and paper, and just left it on her Mustang that she had.
What did the note say?
I think it just said that. I saw your
Yeah.
car. I just wanted to say
Hi.
hi. And yeah, I kept that
She
note.
still had the letter.
I still had it.
She still
I
had it.
still had it.
Wait.
And now Marty sends me a text message every morning. A good morning text message.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's lovely.
That's so sweet.
It's lovely.
Wait, so had you guys seen each other at homecoming over the years? Like, what made you
Yeah,
reach
we've
out to
seen each
Lisa years later?
Years later, I saw Lisa. Years.
Where
That
did you
was it.
see her?
On the yard.
Yeah.
And is that what made you call her? No, I'm saying, what made you call her?
Oh, what made me call Lisa?
Yes, during
Because
COVID.
I've always formulated my relationships and how I thought women should be through Lisa. You got to remember, I was 18-year-old kid and I was dating a older woman, so I just sculptured all my women.
I'm weak. He said he sculptured all his women like they were his objects. We're going to give him a pass. We know you did not mean it that way. But
No,
Lisa was the
but
model. Lisa was the role
Yes,
model. Lisa was what?
exactly.
Lisa was your version of perfection.
Exactly.
And so
That's what I was trying to say.
Yes, I know. And so then you reached out to Lisa and said, like via cell phone or what? I'm just trying to
I
get the
just texted her,
details.
said, "Are you in
What'd you
town?
say?
Are you in town? Are you busy on Saturday night?" And she says, "No." So it's history since.
Oh,
Lisa
wait,
and
so
I.
you went away. You right away said, "Are you in town?" She said, "Yes." Are you busy? So you right away set up a date. You didn't do all this little silly
No,
shit.
no.
Party people, to the men. Let's talk about it. If you are interested in someone, make a move.
It's
Women
not
are
like
not
games.
into all of this. How are you? How was your day? We don't care. We're not interested in being your pen pal. I love how you right away said, "Are you in town?" Yes. Let's get together Saturday night. Yes. Y'all,
That's exactly what
it works every time. It
Exact
works
day.
every time. Are you serious?
Exactly. Yeah.
He had nothing to lose. He shot a shot. Why are you all playing games and doing all this? How are you? Good morning. Please don't text me good morning. I don't text me good morning. Don't text me good night. It's crazy.
So that being said, Lisa and I have not texted or talked
Or really even seen each other
since that day.
Yeah, since that day.
Hmm?
Because Marty
you asked-
did everything to make me comfortable in knowing that he was interested in me.
Yes.
I never had to guess or wonder, does Marty really like me? Doesn't he? I knew I had no question about it, which then gave me the emotional freedom to be able to move
Right.
forward.
Yep. Exactly.
Because, there's nothing worse than not knowing where you fit in somebody's thoughts and somebody's mind. And then you start guessing and second guessing, and you don't want that. I feel as a woman to be comfortable, the man makes you feel comfortable in that
Absolutely.
way.
Yes.
Absolutely. Again, party people, clear communication. It's not that hard.
That is it. Clear communication.
Now, were you scared? Because I feel like some men are afraid to step up and express their vulnerability and say how much they like someone. And like, were you even?
Absolutely not.
What about when you even asked her out? But also, we're much older.
Exactly.
We did not grow up with social media. We did not grow up with phones. So they're growing up with a whole different level of FOMO. Not FOMO, that's the wrong word. They're growing up with a whole nother level of, I want to say, fear of being rejected, which we didn't have fear of being rejected. We got rejected all the time and we just kept it moving.
Right.
But it's fear of being rejected.
Yes.
It's not sure if the person likes you, so you don't want to let them know because you don't want to come across thirsty. Thirsty wasn't a word that we used.
Yeah, wasn't we?
Thirsty was not a word. It's like, you need to be thirsty. Like, act thirsty, closed mouths don't get fed. Party
That's
people.
right. That's right. And I always say, always ask. What's the worst thing that can happen? Is no. Worst thing.
And you can do hard things. You can deal with the no, party people. We can deal with rejection. It's okay. You pull up your big girl or big boy pants and keep it moving.
That's right.
And for me, I wasn't looking for anything. I mean, I had a whole full life.
Absolutely.
Happy. I didn't feel like I was missing anything or missing out. And so, Marty, having my life with Marty has of course way enhanced my life, but my life was perfectly fine beforehand.
Right.
And I could have continued. And so that's nice too. So I wasn't desperate. I wasn't looking for somebody to fill a role.
I think that's also attractive to a man, though, when you're confident in the way you're moving and you're like, if you're going to come into my life, I want you to bring out the best in me. This needs to be fun. We need to be enjoying each other. I don't need you to make me happy. You're going to come along with my happiness and make it even
That
better.
being said, with the happiness, Lisa's always says, with me,
Yeah.
without me. With me, without me, with happiness.
That's right.
That's right.
That's beautiful.
Right.
What advice do you have to the men?
Be yourself. Don't be afraid of certain vulnerabilities you have, but you don't have to expose them right away. Be confident, communicate. One thing I believe a woman does not like is being ghosted. Tell how you feel if you have to do it early or you have to do it later, but just express your feelings toward her. It will make a woman feel that much better. That's my advice.
And then I think be with somebody who brings out the best in you and you bring out the best in them. If you find that you're doing things that you're like, who am I? Why am I doing these things? Then that's not the right person, I don't think. And same thing, if the person you're with is just not acting right, it just may be the wrong person. It doesn't mean that either one of you are bad. It just means that you're with the wrong person. And I think, unfortunately, too many people get in the wrong relationships. And so then now you have all this baggage, there's all this hurt and all this. But our favorite song is by Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
And it's called First Love. And the lyric in there says, I wish you'd been my first love, because then I never would have had a second, third, or fourth love.
Yes.
Oh, that is so sweet. You guys, thank you so much for taking the time.
You're welcome.
We've got to close this out because they are hopping on the road with their two dogs to head to the vineyard. But I'm so happy that we were able to pop them in our kitchen and have a nice chat. They are just a beautiful couple inside and out. Thank you, party people, for tuning in to the Dottie's House podcast. A big shout out to Lisa and Marty for sharing your journey. Living in an RV 365 days a year is fascinating. Being married for 4 years and sharing your second chance at love so authentically, thank you so much. If you enjoyed what you heard, please hit follow and subscribe and share wherever you get your podcast. If you have any feedback, comments, and guests that you think we should have on the Dottie's House podcast, please let us know. In the meantime, we are fueling conversation around love, marriage, dating, relationships in the Black community. Stay tuned to the next episode. Love y'all.